We're all familiar with the opening of this week's parashah. Vayeshev Yaakov be'eretz migurei aviv be'eretz Canaan, and Yaakov settled in the land where his father had lived, in the land of Canaan. Especially, we're familiar with the words of Rashi, which appear on the very next pasuk of Bikesh Yaakov le'shev b'shalva, that Yaakov Avinu had hoped to live peacefully. He thought that the troubles of his life were over, and he wanted to move on. Kafatz alav rogzo shel Yosef. And at that point, he entered into this terrible tragedy with the sale of Yosef. Tzadikim mevakshim le'shev b'shalvam, because tzadikim often desire to just live at peace. Omer HaKadosh Baruch Hu lo dayan le'tzadikim, מה שמתוקן להם לעולם הבא, אלא שמבקשים להישב בשלווה בעולם הזה. God says, is it not enough, all that is awaiting these tzaddikim in the world to come, that they also want to live in such peace in this world? Reality is that tzaddikim all have a responsibility to lead and to take care of their communities. And yet, despite that opening of Rashi on Pasuk Bet, many of us forget what Rashi discusses in Pasuk Aleph, the question of Vayeshev. Why specifically does this parasha, these words, come immediately after the description of Esav and his family? What is that Vav of Vayeshev trying to teach us? According to Rashi, the simple answer is it's a Vav Anigud. It's creating a contrast. That Esav, with all of the generations and all of his children that are described, they're described in a very brief manner. And yet Yaakov Avinu, we're going to discuss his life at length, Lefi shehem chashuvim, because every twist and turn of Yaakov Avinu's life is important. On the other hand, the Ibn Ezra views this opening and the difference of the previous parasha as a question of place. Esav lived in Har Seir, while Yaakov Avinu had Eretz Yisrael. Comes the Baal HaTurim and adds one twist to that explanation, that actually the key piece of where Yaakov wished to settle was Be'eretz Migurei Aviv, where his father had lived in Kiryat Arba, Hebron. Yaakov Avinu came back to the land of Israel and saw the success of Esav. Yaakov realized that that success must have been because of Esav's continuing attention that he paid to his father, the kibud av, the honor he gave to his father. And therefore, Yaakov Avinu at this point said, I need to be near my father. I need to make up for those years that had been lost, and I need to build a family where my father is situated. Three different possibilities. One, because we have so much more we want to learn about Yaakov. Two, because of the strength of Eretz Yisrael and its importance. And three, because specifically, Yaakov Avinu wanted to be with his father Yitzchak. There was so much yet to accomplish and so much more for him to learn.